Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing today? We have changed the plans a little bit after relatively upsetting performance yesterday. I tried to do whatever was necessary, but I couldn't really get a positive result, let's say. So I think it's time to change our streams a little bit. And I'm planning to play more blitz time control. Hopefully the stream will not be laggy. That's the only reason why I feel like we might have some kind of difficulties throughout the streams. After we play quite a few games, we will get back to game analysis. And at the end of the streams, always we will be solving the puzzles together. Tell me, how does it sound for you guys? Let me know if the sound quality is good, if the music is good, all set. And yeah, one more detail. I'll be playing with a different account. Back in the day I had a hidden account, which I was not really sharing, and the ones which were watching the Georgian live streams in the past are aware of it. And this is the account which I changed the name, the country and everything, all the data. So, but Georgian viewers know about this. In the past I had the streams, Road to 3000, where I've reached it, and that's it. Official account we will not be using for quite some time, but Chesscom allows me to have two accounts. Potentially three if I am planning to do the speedruns, but I might do it in the future. For now, I'll just keep that and play some Blitz games. Hopefully we'll have some moments to highlight, crop it, and so on. I'm a bit rusty in Blitz time control, so please don't go harsh on me, at least in the first days. And afterwards we will get back into a better shape. Hello FS, Fortuna. Welcome to the stream. Let's get started. Thank you, Yusuf, for the follow. And some guy as well. It's a nice name, I like it. Hello, and Motia, doing great. How about you, buddy? I always feel happy when I see the comments on Kick, because it's really fresh and new. Alright guys, let's start. I think we are ready. Background music is okay as well, I guess. Okay, let's go. Let's go. See how things will go in Blitz time control. I won't be able to make much of a commentary, obviously, or pay attention to chat as much, but after the games, I think after I'll play a few games, we will pause, have a look at it, analyze, and we will have some puzzles to solve as well. So that's going to be cool. It will be a bit more entertaining and educational a bit later whenever I do the analysis, of course. Blitz has 0 cheaters, so it's good here playing. Yeah, it's cheaters will be less at least, so that feels better. Thanks Manic Store for the follow and Cameron for sharing the live stream. I think Rapid Series has come to an end, just especially if you have seen it yesterday, how things went. It's still an ongoing procedure, I guess, but I don't think I'm going to take the rating back, so I think we're kind of done with it. It's just irrelevant, guys. I'm going to play a long game. Let's say try to grind some rating, these, etc. Someone just shows up, turns it on, drops it. It's been 53 streams we are doing the same, so you know, it's not gonna work out well. How many years to achieve International Master? It will take quite some time. I'm not sure. No, this guy which I played at the end just obliterated me, like he had like 2 minutes less, and it's not gonna work. I played with him in the past, I won, and then just whatever he did was just unsound, so It took me a long time, K, to achieve IM. How long does matchmaking take? Depends. Blitz will be significantly faster. I'm not currently in Saudi. You know why it's so much to waste time? Because I have pressed the notification. Well, sounds good, Andrushka. Hi, Georgi. Hello, David. Okay, let's see. All right, already 3000 rated. That's a good one. FIDE Master. Let's play the Benko. Old school. I'll go for this setup. I hope the stream is not lagging. Usually you give up a pawn for some kind of activity. It's a tricky variation. Knight a6 specifically is a bit more modern. Bishop g5. I think I need to go bishop e7. Okay, to make this exchange. We've got to hurry up a bit and I will pay a bit less attention to chat. Sorry, guys. Just physically not enough time to do everything, you know. Okay, how do we do? Let's go with h6 for once. I guess rook b8 will not harm either. Next, let's go rook b6. Can develop the bishop. Potentially I might try to go for some g5, knight e4 ideas. Actually, I think now is the right time. Let's go. Sounds a bit strange, whatever we're doing now, but... can actually make a castle. It's fine. Let's do it. I don't like the fact that his bishop will get to a better square. How do we proceed further now? Let's harass the queen. How about this move? Where does he go? Not quite sure. So let's just sit knight e5. Something looks... okay, let's go here. It's just quite low on time, so I need to hurry up. Maybe we can bring this guy over there. That's an unpleasant move. My knight takes my rook, especially with the thread. Yeah, I missed it. Yep, we spoiled it. But still some action. He's gotta be precise. Eating a bit. No, forget about the rating. I'm not gonna get it back anymore. It's finished. This is the end. A3. I need that on. What's next? Say I go here. It's planning to castle though. Running out of useful ideas. Let's go here. Just castles. The sacrifices didn't work. We went really too much all in. And that didn't work out well. No. Yep, first game didn't work well. I need to check it out. I'm curious actually what happened. Let's take this one. Ah, he has a check. Let's check. Can't do something there. Good game. GG. Thank you for the follow, guys. Respector, what's your opinion about what happens in online chess in inflation in rating? Well, it is a common thing. Okay, let me have a look at it, because I think it was an interesting setup. I'm just curious if I'm lagging, because I am burning a lot of time as well. Let's see. If we had some kind of moment. There were a lot of action going on, so... Okay, let's see, but it's too lagging. Anyhow, c4, c5. So I played this crazy variation. Thought that I would just try something fancy. Knight e7, queen takes. Rook b8 is fine. We activated the rook. The plan is to go with bishop b7 and maintain more pressure. Okay, seems like after bishop e2, g5 is okay. Knight e4 was not probably the most precise. Couple of first games I will need it for warm-up. Yeah, h5 is preferable. Go with h4 next. So if he takes it, I've got h4 and then knight d5 idea. Looks interesting, then h3 and whatnot. And if he tries to bring the bishop on e5 right away, we have got this bishop f3 and bishop f6. Now the bishop is hanging in case he takes it, and now I'm happy to take on e2. Okay, I see. So that was a mistake, allowing him to get all the fancy activity with bishop e5. Castle was still a mistake. Rook g8 is preferable, followed by g4 idea. But I wasn't so sure exactly how to continue. Rook d6, we chose a correct idea. In such positions is normal, especially putting the knight there. It's a lot of action here, guys. It's a difficult position to play. But castle, right, he goes back, rook d6 here, g4. We played rook d2, which appeared to be a mistake, but after knight g4... Aha! So who can take a guess what's the best move now for black? Any ideas in chat? Დღემშობებისა წარმატებული live. დიდი მადლობა ფატი, გაიხარე. მადლობა რომ შემოგვიერთდი. So what's the best move here, guys? Thanks Pottermon for the follow. მადლობა ფატი სტრიმის გაზიარებისთვის. Knight b4 is something what I played in the game, but apparently it's not the most ideal. Seems like we've got to take this bishop. And when the king takes, I need to play knight b4. I just need to get rid of the main defender of the king. And actually, more I'm looking at it, it makes perfect sense. I do not fear this one, because there is king h7 coming up, and I just go after the king. Maybe for the first game, after a long break in Blitz, it was too much to go for such mayhem, to try this tricky variation, I'm saying. F5 is also a good looking move, it seems. Knight h6 will not take him far, because after that we're going after the knight, but he will try this knight b4. This is exactly something what I had in mind, but I completely missed that after knight b4 he has got only move, which is knight f6. Otherwise this threat is still there. If castle, I'm attacking the bishop, and now I'm just done. I need to take it with the knight, and I'm dropping a very important rook. Did I get a chance later? I doubt. Queen g2, rook here, and he just stabilizes. I need to move the pieces, makes a long castle, and it's just done. Yeah. Sad. Okay, alright. And later, just nothing. Yeah, he just takes everything. Didn't work. Okay, next game, guys. It was an interesting one. Had some good possibilities, but we spoiled it. Let's see the next game. Thank you, Aram, for the follow. Welcome. Yeah, it is quite laggy, actually. That's the annoying part. Let's develop the knight. d6, I'll try with this check, castle. Here, I'll take it. I actually recently had a tournament in rapid time control in Saudi Arabia where I played this variation against Grandmaster Hisham Abdurrahman. It worked out nicely out of the opening, but later he handled it well. Hang on. Why not have d5 though? This I'm not sure. It is quite precise what he did. e5 is an option as well. Yeah, I'll go for it. Takes it, I'll take it back with the knight. I feel like we've got some play. Okay, here. He takes back with the queen, I guess. I've got to play a bit faster. I'm a bit rusty, guys, so this should not really affect on the game. Okay, let's go queen e2. I think it looks nice. Rook d1 is a good option as well. For now, no bishop h2, nothing like that. We can maintain pressure on this one. Let's go with bishop g5. Is okay. Okay, do I have knight e4? He takes... I need just for once h3. Alright. Can actually just go on h4, g5. Is he gonna push? Let him push if he's planning to go for it. Because his king will be a bit weakened up though. But why am I down 1 minute? Almost. I'll try to hurry up. Let's keep the pieces on the board. I don't want to exchange it. Bring another rook here. See what he does. He goes there. He allows me these. But it doesn't give me much. How about this move though? Might give me something. So we're attacking these. Potentially knight e4 is coming up as well. Wait, knight e4 right away might be a move. Or not. I take, he takes, we go here. Yeah, why don't I take? Oh no, he has queen takes and queen f2. Oh boy. Yeah, the first games are going terribly. I was supposed to move the king first, and now we end up in this terrible position with a little time on the clock. Okay, let's go up. I can actually go on this direction. I need this pawn. I'll take it. I'll come back. Here, here. I need the pawn as well. But my king is not too far though. Not sure if it's fine with you, buddy. Or is it time to push? Let's go. No, come on. Just super low on time. Terrible games, guys. We need to warm up. We need to warm up. Terrible games. First two. Okay, it's time. It's time to get the wins. Let's do it. Develop the knight. Bishop d6. Castle. b1. Just rook b1. e4. I'll take it. Develop the rook, protect it. No, I'm actually losing a lot of time randomly. Am I lagging, guys? How do we do? Okay, f5. I'm not a big fan of it, but I gotta play. Just take it. Let's give a check. I'm okay with that. b6 for once. Here we don't mind. Move the rook. Actually, let's go here. No problem. It's not that big deal. I go down. c6 will do the job. Yeah, I didn't catch the rhythm of the blitz, guys. It's clear that I'm very rusty. Go here. Don't need to give up a pawn. Let's say I go up. Here. Now the rook is well guarded. And take it with the rook. Need more coffee. That's a good comment though. I do. This is faster than what we are used to. Let's include this check. It's not gonna harm. Go up with the king. What is he going to do? d5? Expected, but can't I just take? Okay, guys. Okay. Oh boy. That was a big one. Okay, let's see the game reviews of this one and the previous. And then we need to get back. Yeah, they didn't go well. Bad start. Okay, let's check it out. This one and the previous game, what went wrong apart from the mistake? It's difficult to catch the rhyme, actually. I will get back to it. Need a bit of time. So, knight c6, knight f3, bishop d6. Rook b1 is an interesting move, actually. So he maintains pressure on this pawn. Seems like rook b8 is the best possible shot. And then maybe rook e8, put the rook over there. Something like that, something along these lines. But I was certain he was planning to play d4, which makes sense. And here the engine says something like h6, just preventing any bishop g5 ideas. And then just putting the rook on e8, etc. and going on. Okay. So he played e4, knight d4, we made the exchanges. And here bishop f5 still is the best. Apparently I need to give up a pawn. A new account? No, I had this account a long time ago actually. Just haven't played. It's been forever. Queen c8, and when the rook goes back, let's say on b3, we've got bishop g4. That's a nice looking move. And at the end, when we make the exchanges, in bishop f3, we can take it. And if the rook takes, queen a4. I mean, not too simple to see, I would say. But okay. It is what it is. So we went for f5. That was objectively a bad move, because it gave him some play. We traded the queens off. It's a worse endgame, but definitely bearable. Because we can stabilize the pieces here. Okay, why is this a blunder? Now he has got this a5 move. King c8, takes, and it was such a sneaky move, d5. Okay, I need to give a check. He will come up probably. Maybe I can take. It's still close to equal, so not much going on. Okay, all right, guys. And the previous game as well. Let's have a look real quick. Because I think he played a bit more passively. Yeah, three games back-to-back defeat. Doesn't sound good. Send you a friend request. I will lead you there. Let's check. And the first game also... Have I played with him in the past? No, I think I'm lagging really badly, guys. Like, I have so much difficulties getting so little in time. Very quickly, too. So, let's say here... This is an interesting setup if you want to go for bishop b5, because you just take on d7, and the main goal is to go with c3 and d4 coming up. You're trying to break through in the center quite nicely, I've got to say, so it's a good setup overall. Just a moment, guys. I need to... Okay, so here... He went e6, d4, we exchanged. I'm really trying to make blitz work for the live streams, guys, but it's just too slow. I'm losing 1 or 2 seconds per move. Okay, here apparently e5 is not the most ideal. What is the best shot, guys? Let me know in the comments. What do you think? Thank you, Turkey, for the follow. Hello, Coach Georgi. Hello there. Caesar Kamanzi, thanks for the follow. Greetings, Tio Mimo. Is it worth the pair? It is worth it, because we get the central control and it's going really well. You know, the pieces are going forward. Why not? Coach White, aren't you coming to Chess Festival? I'll be coming today, actually. Hello, Akosel. Bishop g5. No, actually I need to take it first. And when the bishop takes it back, something like knight d4, it says. Most likely he will try these. And this position just looks bad because I'm attacking both of these. And if queen d7, I can go rook d1, e5 is on the way. And overall, it looks nice. Yeah, it actually looks nice. I can't do e5 right away because I'm worried about this one, but I can try to prepare it with h3. Okay, seems like I rushed e5, d takes, knight takes, bishop d6, he played precisely. In any case, the variation what we got is still nice, but it's not much. And here I made a grave mistake. This is better for white, we assumed it right. It is all set. But here rook takes f6 was really too early. You know, I calculated that after that he takes it back with the rook, and we have got this rook f1. Now the threat is rook f6, queen f6, and queen d6. That's the catch. And he can't really handle it. Because if he moves the rook away somewhere, let's say on d8, c, whatever, I can go knight e4. And this is a heavy pressure for him. He needs to go rook f8. And here I have few options, but this is the best. We go rook c1 followed by rook c7. And that works out well. So I took on f6 with the rook, which was a mistake. Queen takes. I take it with the queen on d6, and there is this queen f2, and he takes my rook. Doesn't work out as we wanted planned. But I'm curious what was going on in the endgame. So we traded knight e4. This endgame is clearly worse. I'm not sure if it is okay for him to let me take the b7 pawn and take on g3. It's very double-edged. And here... seems like we are all under control. I made a bad assessment for bringing the king back. It was just better to start marching the pawns forward. And here it seems like h4 is a killer move. I missed that too. Oh, it's a bad game, guys. I need time to recover. And he's in time, exactly. And he played quite precisely, actually. Otherwise, the pawns are running. So, well done. Well done. Well played, the processor chess. And he got the well-deserved victory. Hello, Akusel. I'm doing great. How about you? Let's have to take with the bishop. Chetzarik, could you define it better, please? Oi, papidze. Galmarges. Papidze. I was about 2100 ChessCon Rapid a couple of years ago, but stopped playing. Any advice to start again? Lurken, sign up on the Academy. The link is in the description. You will get a lot of interesting material. Thank you, FS, for advertising it. Okay, let's play another game. Crazy man. He chose the Queen's Gambit declined variation against the Catalan d4. Now we're going to transpose into sort of Benoni structures. First move c4 is very flexible opening. It can transpose to many different options, and it's quite an interesting variation to try. There are a few options, but bishop g5, knight d2 is also an opportunity. I'm trying to put the knight on e4 and attack the f6 as well. Thank you guys for the follow on TikTok. Means a lot to me. Appreciate it. Let's go here. Knight e4, bishop f6 is a possibility. How is he going to handle it? h6 I'll take. I'm happy to take this bishop and include rook c1. Because the plan is to go for c5 and, you know, maneuver the pieces over there. Okay, we need this move. Let's attack this guy, bishop e6. I'm not gonna say no to a3. And start marching the knight, maneuver it somewhere. Maybe e4, c4. Hello everyone. How do you say your name? My name pronunciation is Georgi. Okay, rook d8. He really wants to put the bishop right there, yeah? How about I bring the queen up? Maybe potentially b4 ideas will not harm the position. Let's go for it. He takes, I'll take it back. Potential b5 maybe is an option. This I'll take. We really want it because the pieces look nice. Our opinion about English opening for 1800 plus. Well, it's a great opening for almost any rating range, guys, so feel free to play. I would highly advise you to give it a try. Are rapidi არ არის სამწუხაროდ. ლიცია ეს თორე. თორე სიამოვნებით rapidში 3000 გაიქნებოდა. Okay, I really need that pawn. How about we give this check first? Queen e6. Actually, Queen e6. The queen looks nice over there. We are attacking this guy. What language is this? This is Georgian. Madlova, madlova, Juma Belem. Here. Okay, it's time to cash out. Let's include these. Thought that I could take. I can't take it right away. If this rook d7. Yeah, that's harsh move. Okay, let's take it and play what? And do these. Let's go knight b3. Somehow we need the access to this pawn. Or actually is not that bad. I need to open it up. The E file. We will use it later. Okay, now. D3 I can't fully allow. How do I stop that? Tough position actually. I don't like his knight maneuvers. Gave him some play. Let's go up, takes, I go here. Oh. Here. You're getting low on time, I need to hurry up. I don't know what more. Okay, let's take. But I will get something here. Oh, nothing actually. Oh, are you serious? Don't flag me now. Terrible bullet skills as well. Okay. Yeah, sorry guys, it's going badly. It's going badly. I need to play a bit faster. Okay, let's do one rematch. And I'm gonna get back to the games. We still need to get into the rhythm of Blitz. Okay, bishop d3. I'm still not there. Let's include this check. I go back. What opening is it? This is called Benko Gambit. Actually, I can start taking a lot of pawns though. Maybe include c4. Will not harm. Thank you guys for the follow. Yeah, that game was quite nice. We were definitely outplaying him, but you know, when you lose few in a row, it affects badly. შემეტყვით მაგნუსთან მოგებულაცემ ქონდა, მაგრამ დრო ჩამეორდა. ძალიან ცუდი დავით. ეგ მაგნუმი თუ რაღაცა მე მგონი მაიმუნობდა ჩემთან რა. Okay, can we take? Not really. Have c3 as well. How about I play bishop e7? Kind of finish the development. e6. I can actually take, develop the bishop. How does he handle it? Is the question of the day. He still bites the bullet and went for it. Not sure if it was that amazing what I did, but okay, let's just make a castle. I'm trying to, you know, feel the momentum and get into shape. Since things are going downhill, I need some time to recover. So we're attacking this one, potentially d5 could be a move as well. Some brilliant Egeta or Ertuli. Just up on 3000, what do you think? Actually on the main account we did it. But I want to get back, you know, like play a bit more blitz and just to feel the vibes. Do we have this? See, I attack this guy. What do you do? E4 I can take. Or hang on. Play smart. I'll go here. No, he has got this, but we have some other moves too, right? Maybe play unrated. Unrated people will not be accepting, guys, otherwise no problem. It is a good advice though. Let's kick the queen out. I don't like that it's hanging out there. Now, let's include these also here. We need the rooks in action. Knight e4 also is on the way. I don't like your queen. Get out. And now maybe knight g4 is the right time. We have some annoying threats. And he just fell for it. Okay, good. Finally, we got the win, because it was really a bit shady situation. And let's have a look at it, because, you know, when things go downhill, it's difficult to control it. You're not late to the party. Hello, Charlie. Thanks for joining. Hello, Mazen. Not 94, GG. Perfect. Already feeling better, you know, when you get the win. Okay, let's see what happened in the game. And we will check out the previous game as well. Where did we mess it up? Radhen თამაშობ დაახლოებით 24 წელია უკვე თამაშობ. As always, masterclass from you. Zaur, thanks for joining, man. Just saw the comment. Can you check it's under waiting to chase his knight to commit to it? We will have a look at it right now. All set. So e4, knight e4. We're playing very active options, I think, for the standard of, you know, taking it easy. We still go for all in, and it's probably not something ideal, but regardless. And he went for bishop e2. That was a bit of a surprising to me as well. I thought that he would be going for bishop e4 more. So let's have a look at this variation. What is this b5? When you're just really too tired of some kind of c4 and you want to play a bit more actively, it is called a Benko variation, which is quite aggressive and could be played in fast time controls, especially if your opponent is not aware exactly how to play. It's quite a challenge. So he went e4, I took it. If he decides to take on b5, that leads to queen a5 check, and we're happy to take the bishop on b5 as well. So let's say knight c3, pawn takes, and this bishop is gone, so the pawn is not hanging. But they still go for this pawn sacrifice because it accelerates the development and so on. Like e4 and bishop d3 is quite a common plan. So I went for queen a5, knight d2, knight goes back on f6, because taking on d2 I believe would not really give me much. Like what exactly is it going to do? No idea. So 1 minute. Sorry guys. Yeah, okay. So knight f6, short castle. We go c4, bishop e2. I think going here would have been better. There I was planning to go for d6 because I need to stop this idea, and he goes with a4, g6, I don't know. Double-edged positions. The good news is that he can't really touch it because the rook is under attack, so overall it's interesting. Bishop e7, d6, we took it. Seems like e6 is still preferable. I was thinking about he was going to go for these, takes, knight c4, but there is bishop h2 followed by grabbing here. Good to know. E takes. By the way, guys, first games or first days even, don't mind it. I'm quite rusty in Blitz and I will need some time to get to shape, okay? So don't mind it that much, please. So castle. Here is the key point. I thought about b takes c4, knight takes c4. But the catch is that he attacks the queen and wants to grab the pawn on d6 at the same time. And what do I do? The position looks quite complex. The engine here says queen d5. I didn't see this as a move candidate, unfortunately. Trade, of course, should be fine with me. And if it goes knight d6 check, I sidestep with the king simply, knight b7, queen takes b7. And I just follow it with knight c6, potentially bring the rook in and so on. I'm from Georgia, or originally, but living in Emirates. So I decided that, okay, you know what, I don't care, let's just give it up. And here, yeah, he just didn't see that the rook was getting in trouble. Queen h5 was a correct decision here as well. Queen d6 takes. I don't think there was much to do right here. Just some of you have mentioned about knight d4. It would still lead the same situation. He goes queen f5 and he's trying to cover up the f2 square as well. So rook c8 here, rook e4. Nothing, we're just winning. Let's have a look at the previous game against this player though. I think it's worth it to check. Because we really had him, I would say. And all of a sudden we just started to mess it up badly though. Thank you guys for the follow and welcome on board. Let's see. Let's do the game analysis. There were few mistakes, it seems. So this is kind of Benoni defense reversed. Sounds strange, I know, but this is just reversed Benoni. And we have got an extra tempo as well. Takes. Usually in Benoni variations, if you get rid of one of the pieces, it is preferable. And we just went for bishop g5 to take it and bring the knight on d2. Castle, knight d2, and he goes h6. All right, I see. We take, queen takes, knight e4. What would you say is the best way to avoid blunders? You need to solve a lot of puzzles, Charlie. This is number one. And the two, you've got to ask yourself, what is your opponent's idea? Like, why did he play his latest move? That actually helps a lot to understand what's going on. Like, why did he play that? What is the threat? What are unprotected pieces in your camp? So it will help overall. Seems like I was supposed to start with a3 right away to go for this idea immediately. I'm just curious, what would it change? Knight d2. My plan is something like maneuvering the knight on d6 or b6 square. Magnus, no, I didn't play against him. And then maybe rook e1, b4, kind of similar to what we did in the game. Knight d2, rook d8, queen a4 is also fine, even though the engine prefers to go with knight e4 or c4 right away and use the d6 outpost. You know, I thought of it, but my concern here was something like b6. But seems like he doesn't even want to do it because I have got what? Queen g4 followed by knight f5. That's a nice resource though. That's a nice resource. So I played queen a4, which is a good looking move. We got the advantage. We started pressing him. It was all smooth and nice. And here I started to play badly. Queen e6 was the step to the wrong direction because I actually thought that after b6 he's losing something. He will move the queen back. I'm going to take the pawn. If he moves the queen somewhere else, the knight is under attack. Queen d7, I have rook e5. And I actually missed such a nice resource for him, queen c6. And unfortunately, I can't take on e7 because of rook d7 discovered check and he takes the queen. And I'm in trouble. So otherwise, and b6 just appeared to be like, now I'm forced to trade it. He gets this outpost, my pawn structure is terrible, this is protected. So he just kind of got the jackpot, all of them together, well guarded, believable. Instead of b6, I can do a few other things, but not queen e6 to start with. I can just go here and just maintain pressure. Or this check is not even needed anymore. Actually, there is a big difference. If I start right now and I trade it when his rook is not on d5, I get enough time to put the knight on d6. And that already looks pleasant for me though. So I was supposed to pay attention to that detail. So I go queen c4, queen e6 was a grave mistake because of this specific idea, what he did. And here he equalized, and he's actually slightly better as well. I believe f4 was a practical decision. And here, okay, I didn't see that much, I wish. Rook e7 was better, and after knight d3. Who can tell me what is the best possible shot for white guys? Tell me in chat. I've been stuck in 1850 FIDE for 6 months. Any tips, please? Persian, actually this is exactly the best time to come and join in my academy. It is just so much simpler. But if you just are looking for some kind of training program, what will help you a lot is go on the website, the link is in the bio, and you can see the free course called Weekly Training Program. Just follow that, but exactly step by step, please. Don't try to deviate and do some, unnecessary things, and you will get there. You will absolutely get there. So what do you think, guys, I need to do right now? That's not an easy task, actually, what we need to do. Can I play with you? No, unfortunately I don't accept the challenges. Actually, just rook d1. Oh, the engine is like knight c5, and I thought I'm just losing something. And here I've got rook c7. Sneaky engine. Look at that. And he needs to give up in exchange at this point. There is no other move, objectively speaking. Let's say, because if he takes on b3, I'm going to take on c8 here and rook c7. Maybe I can try to press if I get this pawn, but looks like equalish tendency. And here, this just looks amazing for me. I was just supposed to play rook a1. I don't know why I didn't go for it. Thought that he would just take here, but there's rook a5, a nice version. I played these, and here the critical move is just I should not rush going into this endgame, prepare it a little bit. And this is of course just a draw. I just pressed it because of the time, and it ended up losing, of course, but that's it. That's it. Okay, let's keep going. 3K and still I am. Well, unfortunately we just dropped the rating, so we had over 3000, but no worries on that. I'm going to play a bit more actively, it's fast time controls, and it's gonna get better. I'm not in the same shape as what I have the rating right now. Why don't you use the horse on the left side? Abdullah, I really wish I could go on that direction that quickly, but he was defending it with his own knight, the pawn on b7, and I couldn't really do much, so that was a big issue. But other than that, we're good to go. After I play a few more games, guys, we are going to do some puzzles together, where you can already join and, you know, have a look at the details. So we kind of shifted the direction of the streams. Be alert. Hit 2100 recently. Congratulations, the humble pawn. Congrats, user. Thanks for the follow. Chess Noob here. Hello there, Upzilla. Chess Noob here. Does 3000 rating make you a GM? Regardless of the rating on chess.com, you cannot get the title. You need to continue working on FIDE rating. You need to play over the board tournaments, gain the rating points there, and that's how you can get it. Online rating is irrelevant to FIDE titles. No, they didn't get back to me. Okay, so we play against the Grandmaster. c6, let's play c3. They didn't get back to me. Let's push d4, get some space in the center. e5, castle. We should have a nice position though. He's trying to get some space. Fair point. How about I put the bishop here, queen d2 potentially. Queen d2. It's okay, we can put the rook here. I feel like a3 is needed. How about we trade this off? It's an interesting position. He has some dark square weaknesses on the king side if I somehow try to execute it, but doesn't look too simple though. Maybe knight here, maneuver it on e3 square. And try to chase like that. Not so sure on this move though. Okay, I need your knight. He could potentially try with this as well, I guess, but let's do it this way. Pawn or queen, queen. So he exchanges everything. All right, let's march. Takes, takes. Wants my bishop. Wait, let's do it the smart way. How about I go up? Maybe potentially try this. How is he going to handle it? He's thinking, taking his time. Because his king is weak though. Right here. Go here. He's take these things. Have a check down there. I still can go for it, can't I? Oh, this looks lost to me. Queen c1, buddy. Queen c1, and it's a checkmate. Okay, we're getting back already, guys, because it was such an awful start of the stream, but here I don't think he can survive anymore. It's finished, yeah. Okay, that was a nice one. Queen c7, he missed it. Let's do the rematch. He really focused too much on the attack, on the queen side, that he forgot that his king was just bad. Okay, let's do the review. By the way, I have a question, guys. Would you like me to clip some videos, maybe? We did one brilliant move as well. Clip some videos and post it, maybe on social media. I don't really care about the rating online, but when I kept losing, I played more bad. Do you have any tips? I have it like, if you lose 3 games back to back, you need to take a break. Kapat, no response after the report yesterday. Აბიდებს აკაჩვენს როდის განაგზობ. არ ვიცი, დავით. 53 სტრიმი გავაკეთე და არ ვიცი, რა გითხრა რა, სულ ხდება ხოლმე აი ეგეთი მაგნუსების უჩნდებიან რა. აღარ მინდა მართლა, აი მოღამი მეკარგება რა. ამიტომ გადავედით ბლიცზე. It seems easier to get blitz opponents than rapid opponents. Yeah, because a lot of people have higher rating. That's the key reason. Okay, now we get to see how to train puzzles efficiently. Yeah, we will be doing the puzzles at the end of the streams, and actually for quite some time too. Before the game starting, I do first like regular puzzle rush, and then I move on to others. That's it. No, it's blitz time control, Elo Chess. I wish. So we just developed the pieces. He got a worse position eventually, because I feel like my pieces are just way more mobile and flexible. After a5, guys, what do you think? How should I play exactly in this position? Not precisely on that. Bishop f4 is totally fine. I'll get to the critical moment of the game. So I played here, rook c8, a3. a3 was not that wise decision. I just didn't want to allow any kind of knight jumps. But no, actually Engine already starts to like it. Bishop h6. It really insists of bishop g5. And let's say something like queen d7. I guess I just need to put it there. And it just gives me better prospects for the attack. Good to know. But no, bishop... Oh, this engine is slow actually. Now it says that it's a good move. We traded. Knight d1, queen d7, knight e3. Rather than that, I thought of g4 too. But I think he's just going to leave the knight. Right? Yeah, he will leave the knight. He will go for queen b5. And he has this annoying threat on f1. And what do I do? Like, I can't take it because I'm getting mated, so I need to go knight e3. And that's the thing. So I went for knight e3, knight takes e3, queen e3. He trades the rooks off, smart decision, but his king still is a bit weak and he needs to deal with it. And yeah, that was the critical moment. Queen c7 says is a mistake. It's not a mistake, it just doesn't understand it. Now it says it is a correct move. It's depth 12, that's why. Okay, knight c8, and the brilliant move, knight g5. Knight g5 is a brilliant move, nothing else. Unbelievable. And the catch here is that I'm threatening queen f7 and knight e6 both. He probably has calculated that if he goes queen e8, I've got this annoying move as well, and his pieces are kind of collapsing. He cannot maintain control of it. And we go knight g5, he goes queen f1 check, I move the king up. And he really thought that he could just protect it that way, but there's knight e6. King can't go down because of the back ranks. And if he comes up, we've got queen c1. And queen g5 is unstoppable, so looks nice. Can your course help me reach 2400? I'm 2100. Yes, user, it will help you. The academy itself, because it combines all videos together. It's just $10 per month, guys, and you will get access to the whole library. And it is definitely worth it. There's a special chat where you can communicate with the others as well, and so on. Unless you prefer to buy them individually on the website. It's up to you. Do you prefer 3+2 for actual practice? Well, I do, especially after I have been playing a lot of Rapid lately, and now, okay, in the last 2 games we already got back, but, you know, the time and momentum, I'm not into the rhythm of the Blitz. Opinion about Hyper Accelerated Dragon. It's a good opening. Very sharp though, you need to know the variations really well. Thank you, Angelo, for the follow. Majo Soko. What if he played h6 earlier? He could try that too, but there still will be a lot of weaknesses. What was the best way to improve? Luis, I actually noticed that studying the endgames really helped me tremendously to improve in chess. And the link is in the bio, modernchess.academy. You can check it out. On the website, you have 2 options. One is to purchase the courses individually, and you will have lifetime access to it. And another is to sign up on the Academy, which is based on Telegram application. I'm sure all of you have the social media app. And with $10 per month, you're going to get the access to over 300 videos, openings, middle games, end games, PGN files, weekly training program, history of chess, and we have a general chat where you can communicate with the others as well. So it's not like only you're just sitting and checking it out. You can ask the questions, you can post some puzzle, you can interact with the others as well. It's all combined, and you will get 24 hours free trial. So it's even better. Sign up, only first 100 members, by the way, not more. Okay, let's keep going. International Master 2980, Gross Boss. Have I played against him? Yes, in the past. Let's go with a6, knight f6, develop it. It's kind of like a King's Indian type of structures. Here g6 and bishop d7. Let's see how he continues. Bishop g5. I believe I need to make a castle. How about h6? Let's say hello to this. He took. That was unexpected. Queen takes or bishop takes? I'll take it with the bishop. We no longer have a problem in the opening. It is equal already. Gaumarjuska. Bishop takes c6. 2 bishops he gave up. Oh boy. Strategically, should be a mistake. But let's see, I'll take it. But okay, you know what? He has got some annoying play too, so it's not so clear cut. he might be able to take my bishop as well. Ah. Oh, he didn't go knight a5. If you don't, I'm going to simply cover it. Let's go rook d8. How about we tuck the bishop back? Let's go back. He might consider going knight d5. Yep, here we go. Now, should have something fancy. Let's take this guy first, of course. 595 he has. I try these. 95, rook d5. Actually, let's go queen c5. We are maintaining pressure on the d5 pawn. And I would just try to simply, and now he chose this direction. Let's go knight d7. That's him. That's sad. That's really sad that he has got this. Rook d1, can take it, and regardless. Yep, that was a blunder by me. Unfortunately, knight d7 just came up, so let's try to trade it off. And we're down time a lot too, so we've got to be more cautious. Okay, I'll stabilize it with the pawn. You go there. Maybe h5 as well. I will keep harassing this guy. You go there. Rook f5. Okay, king g7. I don't necessarily mind it. Maybe I should have. 1 minute. Yeah, that's bad. And I'm so low on time as well. He will just flag me if not do the thing on the board. Minimum he can flag me. But objectively speaking, it should be a draw. Okay, let's go here. G5. Let's create a passer. Yeah, time usage was just horrendous in this game. But obviously we just equalized, there is no doubt. Just sad that we played so slow. B4, let's go here. Say F4, but it's not gonna help me. No, just 4 seconds, we're just exaggerating now. Lost. Good game. He burned the time. Yeah, I gave up the pawn for free. That was bad. Let's have a look what we could do. Hey man, besides the fact that it will be challenging, do you think reaching IM level visualization calculation is possible? I'm on 2400 rapid and Blitz online for now. Depends what is your FIDE rating as well, actually. This is important part. We have taught to trade off the bishops and open the files. Yes, just he had the good control over the center though. And it was not so open. Ігора Колмеда, він саме сперед Шемштаузе, істикос тамашитсо у нам сойло. Царат Еврика, Marcus Henry, Didi Madlova. Yeah, we burned a lot of time. So, bishop g7, knight d2, h6, takes. This is equal. I'm just wondering if I need to take it with the bishop or the queen. Guys, what do you think? Which piece should take on d5? On f6 in your opinion? I would say it's a critical question. Toma, madloba გამოწერისთვის. Lazierit. And take it with the queen. Actually, queen takes is preferable, it seems. Good to know. So the key difference is that, first of all, if he takes... It took me roughly 4 years to reach 2000 FIDE. 95. If takes, of course, I'm happy with it, because now the bishop has some breathing air. And it is quite smooth. But he chose a different approach. He went for... If he tries, let's say, d5, I can go back. And here it is playable. I'll move the queen away, f5, etc. But the key point there is that if he takes it again and follows the same variation with these, isn't it the same? Well, the only difference is that the bishop just stands on f6. Nah, something really little. Okay, so he chose this direction, we went here. I was a bit surprised that he didn't play knight a5. It was kind of expected move. e6 wanted to make sure that everything was set, and here I just made a great mistake for queen c5. I just missed that after this he has got this knight d7, and he takes the exchange, so he can't do much over there. Instead, I was supposed to play what, guys? Could you tell me in chat? What is the most precise way to play here? f5 looks interesting. Yes, queen c5. You know, f5 was always in my mind, but if I push it, he's going to play knight d4, and the knight is jumping around, you know, guys. And that is not going to work out well for me, clearly. So we need to try something else. Instead, queen actually on d6 is preferable, rather than going on c5. Now we have this well covered up, and later we can try to work. Yeah, it was a grave mistake to play queen c5. I'm curious what happened later, if he managed to stabilize it more or less. He has an extra pawn, it's a slow game, but still. Queen straight, I think I'm fine with that. And let's see this endgame. We managed to simplify it, activated the king, went for g5 as well, king e3. Here I already felt that we were in control, but with 14 seconds on the clock, difficult to do something. So I'm only starting to get into overboard tournaments. My national rating went from 1500 to 700 this year. I've beaten 2000 rated player FIDE though in a classical game. Aurorian, what I would recommend you is check it out. Basically, don't try to give a special time frame. Just since you're making a good progress, try to keep going now, and whenever you hit a plateau that you cannot make it and you're staying in the same rating range, then you already know what to do. If you want to start, be my guest. You have the link in the description. But I would advise you to play... Oh! Here we go! My friend, Nicholas, actually, will play actually some games. Nice, let's go. We have a content right here. Bishop g5. Bishop g5. I'll go with 94. Let's see. We have a good content now, guys. It is unrated especially as well. Okay, he goes there. Let's go with c5. That's the Raptor. Yeah, 31, 35. He's in top shape though. We're playing with the increment. Okay, so here... Wondering if I need to include queen here. Let's go queen b6. So we're attacking the b2 pawn, which it needs to find a way how to protect it properly. Still goes for knight c3. You know, I thought I would take this guy. And then take on b2 as well. And what is he going to do now? Takes on b2. That was expected move. I think it's time to move the queen back, or I can actually get enough time for it as well. Okay, I think I can develop the bishop. Hello, Danabali. Hello there. So we're planning to develop the bishop quickly. On g7, we need it. D6 cases, guys. I'm planning to go for it at some point, of course, but I would much prefer to have the bishop more activated for now. His b3 would have weakened a lot the pawn. But this is a common idea to give up a pawn just to fight for some kind of advantage. So, Jedress, hello there. Thanks for joining the kick. Can you add me? Send a request and I will add you. In friends, I assume that's what you have in mind. Let's give it a check. Ah, so he's saying let's exchange. For what? I am down to that. Knight a6 will do the job, at least temporarily, but it still does the job. Luckily there is no knight jump or something like that. No, the matches I do not accept. Thank you for the offer. I'm not playing with my viewers. I appreciate it though. I'll sidestep with the king. We need to cover up this square. It's important. And he goes there. I see. They go d6 regardless. Takes, go up. Let's go d6 in any case. No, we don't want to just repeat the moves. We need to play the game, guys. So it is with an increment, though. That's the good news. Let's go here. e4. If I take, he has knight c3. I'll go back. He takes. Okay, let's go here. I'll go back. We're trying to exhaust the options. I don't want to give it up. My knight. Such a strange position we have got now. Four, three. I think knight c7 will do a better job. No, king e8 he was gonna take and take on a6 as well. Even the knight was under attack. Let's see what he does. It's a bit strange setup. e5. This I can take this also, but I'll take this one. Okay. Now time. No, I can't do that. I need to move back. I'll take this pawn. Knight b6. I don't know what to do. h6. I think I'm making a mistake. Now we're so low on time too. Oh, damn it. He takes the piece. Ah, he took the piece. Still was sneakier. Let's attack. There. Don't know what to do. Maybe here. Play fast. You're here. No, he still was faster. Still was faster. Ah, good one. Good one, good one. GG. კი ვისაც ვეთამაშები ქართველია. ნიკოლოზ მეტრიაშვილი. What was going on though? Such an interesting game. Could we trap his rook or not? He found an interesting variation. Porque zrošit rato se prosto. An unrated? No, I don't accept that. Thank you. Appreciated that, Jeris. Good game. Good game. Yeah, that was a good one actually. Let's see. What the hell was going on though? Thanks for coming and playing. What is going on? So apparently here... knight c3 is a mistake. Bishop c1, it's tough to make it. g6, no, d6 is a preferable move, as you guys highlighted. Thought that I would develop it. And here, he was supposed to push d6, it seems. That is a better one. And then he can try to maneuver it. You know, just to throw the pawn and then try to do the rest. 3100. Good job, Pedro. Good job. Keep up the good work, man. So, knight b5, we gave a check. We traded. Knight a6. King d8 is preferable, it seems. He would still go for rook f3, I assume. Ah, now there's a big difference. I can actually chase this knight away and give it up right now because it's not the same occasion. I can give it up and then move the king back and I'm fine. Okay, so here, that was a nice maneuver. Rook a3, rook f3. We gave it up, thought that we would do something. e4, correct decision, he needs to go for it. The engine says that I just need to go for h6 and just screw the pawn and keep going like that. Well, hard move to do. We take knight c3, bishop f5. Here, knight b5 was a really good looking move. I take it. Well, he can't take it with the bishop because there is bishop c8 and the rook is getting trapped. But he did it correctly. He took on f5, and the catch is that if I will take it, he takes it back with the bishop. Here the engine says that this is the best move. Now that I'm looking at it, it makes sense. I attack this guy, and if the rook takes now this, so at least the bishop is not getting in, but it still looks quite tough though. Bishop d3, he can take the pawn. Even though the engine gives equal, I think I'm just worse. So after that, I think I couldn't really do much. The pawn is coming. Just one last moment was a6, but there this I didn't see 95 maneuver, unfortunately. But it just already falls apart, and he just takes it, and it's finished. Good game. Thanks, Nicholas. GG. Didn't you take the rook on purpose? No, I couldn't take the rook like that, guys, because he was just taking my piece as well. All right, let's play Rostov Maxim. I played with him in the past. No, it's the first game, it seems. Let's play the English. D6, D takes. Rapidებს, არაპირებ. არა, მე მგონი რაპიდებში ისეთი რაღაცა მოხდა გუშინ ნიკოლოს, რომ მე მგონი რაღაც პერიოდი მაინც შევისვენებთ. Let's attack the pawn. Get some play. Wait, do I actually have this move? Ელო თამაშობ ფიდეს ხანდახან. King e7. King e7 is an interesting move. Wondering if I can go with e4. Let's do it. Here. The knight can maneuver into sneaky threats. Cheating is thema, კი ბატონო. ან ძალიან მწარე. როგორ გითხრათ, უმაღლესი დონის რა. ისე რომ პროსტა გაგიტყდებათ. Let's go knight h4. Goes there, I'll take these as well. Potentially nothing. He still has it under control, but let's just keep playing. რამდენიმე მეჩეთე რა თან სამწუხაროდ. Okay, so we take it. არაფერი არ უშველა, დავარეპორტე, მაგრამ არ უშველა არაფერი. იგივე პრობლემების წინაშე. Let's give a check to the king. I know it sounds weird, but let's go b4. I can move the king there, potentially f4 ideas will be on the radar. Yep. I don't mind my king being a bit more exposed, because his king is not shining either. That move was expected, let's tuck it down. Thought of this, but b5 could be a killer. He's getting a play though. f4, it's time. He has rook d4 ideas as well now, damn it. That was a bad play by me. How do we play? I can potentially exchange it. And let's bring the rook somewhere more active. Wait, here I've got this check. Maybe my knight can help, but what exactly do we get? Nothing. H4, H5 maybe, or I don't know, I don't see it. He just took the pawn. Okay, let's go forward. Erdegiot tibs რო ითამაშო შეიძლება, მაგრამ ნუ ხშირად არ თამაშობენ რა. მოხდებით, რთულია. I can potentially do that. Maybe. Let's go for this check. No, we're not really getting anything actually at all. He has too many pawns. Just too many pawns. Yeah, there's nothing we can do. Apart from moving the pieces back and forth, pretty much. He hides the king on a good square now. Okay, let's take. Nope, nothing seems to work. Lost. It is lost. Nah, come on. And he just made it in time, everything. Nope. Nope. Didn't work. Okay, let's offer him a rematch. რეპორტმა არ უშველა არანაირად რა. და იქ ძალიან ცუდია თან. რო ეგრე ხდება, მაგრამ რა ვქნა. Okay, let's just have a look at it, do the game review. And I guess we will move on to the puzzles. Let's do the game review for now. What was going on? So d4, d6, we trade, exchange it off. It seems like this position looks good for white. But instead of knight g5, what do you think, guys? What should we do? 99% არ თამაშობდნენ, მაგრამ ნუ ეთყობათ რა, ნუ. ხალხი რომელმაც გუშინ წინ დაიწყო ჭადრაკის თამაში, ისე მომიგეს, რომ ხო ხვდებით რასაც გულისხმობ რა. So what should we do right there? ავიცან მაგრად მაიმუნობენ დავით რა. აი ეს მაგნუსი გუშინ რა გვიქნა ბიჭო. Yeah, yesterday I just unbelievable like. Okay, so basically დავით შენს თამაშობ იმას რაპიდებს? არ გინდა არქნა. არ მიქარო. Knight g5. Instead of knight g5, apparently, a better shot is bishop h3. And he can't really defend it modestly. If he goes for something like g6, we have e4 coming up, knight g5, etc. We have a few good options. But I went for knight g5, king e7, e4. It looked okay. I mean, it's not that bad. But he handled it properly. Here was another interesting moment. b4 was too much. I actually didn't realize that he was going for b5 at the end. Otherwise, I for sure would have played king c3 and play a bit more modestly. I'll tell you what I missed. I missed that after that he just goes b5 and my king is in terrible shape, especially bishop e6 coming. I tried to play for some tricks right now because his king was still a bit unstable, but I doubt I got any chance. All the moves what I'm seeing from him is like exclamation marks, you know, so... Here, knight f5. Nothing. He never gave a chance. Never gave a chance. Okay, overall, I mean, expected result, because I haven't practiced Blitz for a long time, but it's okay. All said, we had some highlights, everything. So let's move on to Blitz, shall we? Are you ready, guys? Sorry, not Blitz, I apologize, to puzzles. Let's do it for some time. Would you like to? Just a moment. Let me fix a little bit the lighting to bring the curtains. I doubt it will be much changed, but still. Yeah, it's the same pretty. Ah, no, there is a bit of a difference. Let's go. Can I play with you? No, unfortunately, I don't accept the challenges. But I appreciate it. ისეთი მოთხოვნა შეიყო YouTube-ის შორტებში, რომ იქნება დებიუტი დამუშავებული. აი, მაგაში მართალი ხარ დავით. ეგ კაი იყო. კაი. Puzzles. Puzzles or bullet. We're gonna do the puzzles right now and join, guys. Feel free to write down your comments. I'll be trying to do it from my side as well. We will have the range of 2100 to 2800 rated puzzles. Let me change the scenes right now to make it nicer. Here is all set. Now, 1 minute. I have some nice layouts. Is everything visible? I think so. I think it's all set. Sweet. So, let's start. We're going to do some puzzles. Just have fun. Let me see how well you solve it too. How can you handle the critical moments, etc. Let's go. And also, guys, don't forget to hit the follow or like or subscribe or whatever if you enjoy the content. Support me on my journey. It means a lot. My goal is to do the streams way more regularly. And for those who are looking for improvement in chess in general, don't forget to sign up in Modern Chess Academy. The link is in the bio. ქართველი მაყურებლებისთვის ჭადრაკი წერტილი.com შეგიძლიათ ნახოთ. Okay, knight c4, what do we have? Here I see some comments connected to queen takes f7. Do we have it already? Let's say queen f7. He will probably take it with the rook. Rook e8 check, king comes up. And what do we have? Knight e6 check. King goes on h6 though. Then what do we do? Thing is that if we go for this exchange, king g7, knight e6, king h6, we take the queen, he will take it with the check and he will grab the knight as well. Right? Or am I missing something? Yeah, he has that, actually. Takes, check, comes up, knight e6, king h6. Maybe we can take rook f7 there, rather than taking the queen. What do you think about that? Could be, actually, because his king is terribly located and we have rook e7 coming up later. I think this must be it. Let's say we take, rook takes, check, comes up, another one, king here, and we take rook f7. The queen is under attack. He will move the queen somewhere, let's say on e3, just to stay a bit more actively. We can go rook e7. The threat is quite dangerous, and there is no perpetual checks either. He can give this check and then this one, but knight f4 will be covering up, so... Okay, let's try this. But rather than taking it with the queen, because there is rook f1, I would prefer to take the rook. Because if we take it here, he takes it with the check, we go up, and there's d takes c5, which I doubt works out well for us. So, okay. All right, next, rook c1. I think this one is a bit simpler. Knight f3 looks like the most challenging option for white. G takes, we can give a check. King goes on h1, and maybe queen f4 or queen h4 or queen h5, something along these lines. Queen h6 is also probably the best shot. You know why? Let's say when we trade it and the king goes on h1, when we go queen h6, so there is no queen e6, we're attacking the h2 pawn. His only shot is to go f4, bishop takes f4, and I think he cannot defend it. So let's go for this one. Here this is a must. If I go on somewhere else, he can take it in minimum h3 or queen goes back. Depends on where we move the queen. I think that won't work out that well. So let's go here. And of course this we will be happy to grab. Next one, queen a8, check. I always hate the positions where my opponent just gave me the check and I need to figure out exactly what to do. So, what can we do right now? Take a guess, guys. Is it time to bring the knight back or not? I think it is definitely time to bring the knight back, yeah. I also think so too. But Lowell, what is he going to do after knight b8? Rook b1 for sure, and he has two threats. Of checkmate and taking on b8 as well. We can try to start the escape process and run far away. It is an option, and I would say quite logical too. Let's do it. Let's go knight b8. Yeah, I think it's time to run. Do we have any other options? The queen can't help, there is no check, nothing like that, so let's escape with the king. Run. Run, Forest, run. Here or here? It's a good question. If I go here, he's gonna do what? Takes. I'll go here. I have the feeling that e8 is a bit safer approach, so nice. Okay, and we have another one. Yeah, there would be some d5 and some stuff like that, so get it, and I agree with you. Okay, another position, solve it without me, guys. I'll be right back in a minute. What should we do with black? Take your time. All right, I'm back. So, what do we do now? I see some comments. Bishop b4 if something blocks, rook h1 and queen h3. Thank you, Ali, for the follow. Welcome on board. Do we have it actually? Can we make it work? 1 minute. Let me see. It does look like we can go for this check. King goes away. This check. That's a fair point. Well done, guys. So if we start with rook h1 check, the king escapes. And takes, we are not happy with it because he has got two pieces. But when we go for this, he doesn't have a defense. That's a good one. So we need to cover up the d2 square. And now the combination of rook h1 and queen h3 does the job and we win the game. Nice one. Nice one, nice one. Good job. So, rook e5 now. We have rook e5 now. What do we do? Okay. Seems like this king is not doing that great. Neither our king. If we push and he goes here, just a moment, guys. I need to fix something. Just a moment. Set. We can try the knight promotion as well. Let's say h7. King comes up. Even knight e5 looks nice though. Knight takes c5 and queen b3 check. Try to eliminate the queens from the board. Knight under promotion, I'm not sure because he can go back. That is the annoying part. Let's include this one. We can start with this check as well, can we? But he will go rook e6, and there is a big difference. But if we take it, he doesn't have good square. And now finally the queens are off the board. We can't really tolerate any other option because we're just kind of done there. And as long as we trade it, we are happy. Because we have h8, the bishop is under attack, etc. We've got few good options, so that changes a lot. Okay, king b7. Where is the checkmate pattern? There must be one. If we take it, we give up a lot of pieces. But I think we have this knight a7. If king goes down, we have a checkmate. If the king comes up, there is a check followed by queen c8. What do you think, guys, of knight b a7? How does it look? Thank you, Lorenzo, for the follow. Welcome on board. Any thoughts on that, guys? I think it works out well. It's kind of a forced mate, yeah. We should go for it. Knight b a7, check, and queen c8. Sweet. Next one. King c4. Again, where is the mate? That or knight d4 looks good. Yeah, maybe knight d4 was a move as well. We just need it on a7 because we had the access to c8 square later. It was more helpful in the attack. Thanks Al Hussein for the follow. What's up with the king? We're not just happy with taking the queen. I think I have an idea. We go here, we take on d5. If he goes there, we have rook b1 check. Here is a checkmate. Otherwise, if he comes down, I don't believe in it. What do you think, guys? Queen b3, queen d5, and rook b1? Okay, taking the queen is not that great, because we don't have pieces left at the end, and we're actually going to lose as well. So, let's go for the check. Takes another one, and there is just certainly a checkmate. Sweet. Next one, e5. E5. We see some stuff connected to the back rank of his. Nothing, Gajin. Nothing happened, unfortunately. And that's the reason why, from today on, we started working on Blitz, and that's it. Wait, that's such an odd example, though. What's going on? If we... What do you think, guys? Thanks, appreciate it, really. It happened many times, and, you know, there's kind of a limit. It didn't happen just once, guys. I had like 53 streams, so... yeah. I don't want to deal with it anymore. At least for now, I need to take a break. What's up? We need to take this pawn, shouldn't we? Okay, let's say I take this. Maybe we can push. I'm fine to just take this guy as well, because I really hate the fact that my pieces are terribly hanging. Or there is something more. Feels like it, but what exactly? You're giving on Rapid for a bit? Yeah, I will not be playing Rapid for some time, guys. I will focus on Blitz for now. I think we've got to take this. What is that? Can we push? This was such an odd puzzle, though. So why is it even a puzzle to take d takes c5? Okay, let's just move on. Not all puzzles are really puzzly. Queen d4. He's fighting for his life. Let's see the trading ones. Yeah, really, Mr. It's only a name. It is difficult. You know, on top of all the pressure what I have to try to win the games, control the live stream on 5 different platforms, etc., and giving my best, how many times I lost on time or went really little because I'm not good at controlling all together, and just because of my inability to control the chat and respond questions and play simultaneously, I got into situations that I lost as well. But on top of that, this is nothing. We were still in big plus, and overall we were still in rating improvement. It's just someone just turns it on and you just have no chance, like, at all. So I kind of need to take a break for now. I've had enough, at least for quite some time. If you met few cheaters on 2300, you can imagine what's going on 2800, yeah. So, okay, do we have a check? King comes up and rook d1. How does he deal with it, though? So he needs to go back with the queen, right? And what's the key move if the queen goes back, guys? Who can spot that? 2400, is there a course for me? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, there is. And there are plenty, actually, for you. Thank you for the gift. Sign up on the Academy. The link is in the bio. First 24 hours is free trial, so you don't need to spend a penny on that. Or there is one more free course, which is on the website, or training program weekly, and you can have a look at that too. ქართულად არ იქნება, ქართულად სტრიმები არ იქნება, დათო, მაგრამ ქართულენოვანი კონტენტი მაქვს YouTube-ზე რო ნახოთ ჭადრაკი, ან ჭადრაკი G კურსები მაქვს უამრავი, ჭადრაკი.com, Telegram-ის არხი, მოკლედ ბევრი რაღაც მაქვს ქართულად გაკეთებული. Prefer playing chess at my 2-digit Elo, much more exciting. Both kings in check are sometime motion. I usually get 96, 99. Where? In what do you get 96 and 99? Yeah, let's just go for it. What was it, guys? You didn't say it. What happens? You take it in long castle. Username just mentioned it. Perfect. We take, and such a nice looking move. Long castle to take on b2. Yeah. Telegram-ზე ვერ პოულობთ. ჭადრაკი წერტილი com. ჩაწერეთ და ნახოთ. თუ ქართულენოვანი გსურთ. ინგლისურენოვანი ლინკი აღწერაში. Remember one detail, guys. Whenever you're solving the puzzles, unless you are told that the king has lost the right to make a castle, it means it is possible to make a castle. So never ask a person which sets up the puzzle if castle is allowed or not. It actually kind of goes without saying. That's how it works. It took me some time to understand it, but that's how it works. Ara, თქვენ წითი წერთ და მაგიტომ CH ჭადრაკი წერტილი com. Okay, that we solved it. Let's move on to the next one. King C7. Wait, what's up? We're with the black pieces. Hang on. We can take and push the pawn or not? Takes here. push a2, c6, sorry, king will go here. I think it's gonna be a draw, but if I push with c5 start, that's a big difference, because when the king goes on b6, I'm happy to take on b3. If king c5, we're marching the pawn forward, and we've got one extra tempo. And if king a5, we go king c4 and it's winning. So yeah, c5 is a classy move. Now we take it, and we just forced the king to go all the way to c5, and he's just not in time to do anything later. Let's say c6, a1, c7, and we can just stop it, while his king is really far away from his pawn rather than staying nearby. So, okay, here we are. Next example, guys. What do you think we should do? Take your time. What do you think we should do? აი დაგიწერეს chat-ში. Ჭადრაკი წერტილი.com. ნახეთ, გადახედეთ. CH ნახეთ, უეჭველად მონახეთ. Okay, what do you think, guys? We need to do right here. I want more. Just 1 minute. Hang on, guys, hang on. Gotta do something real quick. Meanwhile, think what we should do. Mains ar უშველა ჭადრაკი წერტილი.com-მა? როგორ გაცო? Okay, so rook f5, I see this. We go with rook f5. We do want to make a checkmate right there. I don't think he has a good way to stop it. If king b6, we've got rook b5, and that works out well. If king b4, we have got a3. Ah, that's a sneaky nice move. Well done, guys. Well done for those who solved it. a3 we have, and bishop b3, we can tuck it down, and it works out well. Okay, next. So what do we do now, guys? Knight h6, rook h6, and f3. Wait. Yeah, nice. Well done, guys. We throw the knight away. And when the rook takes f3, king takes, and we are checkmating the king. Well done. Good job. Well spotted. Well spotted. And we go with rook f4, and we are good to go. Okay, next example. There used to be an old idea that if the first move of a puzzle is a check, it's not that of a high quality one. Nowadays, so many puzzles seem to start with checks. Actually, Osman, I agree with you. We are talking about the studies. When it comes to studies, yes, it is... it should not start with a check. But these kind of puzzles, whatever we're solving right now on chess.com, is okay to start with a check. And I do agree with that assessment that in general, if it starts with a check, that it has less quality. I agree with you. By the way, რაკენით შეძელით შესვლა ჭადრაკი წერტილი.com-ზე? აი ესე უნდა ჩაწეროთ. აბა გადავამოწმებ ერთი ხო მუშაობს კაცო. კი მუშაობს. ჭადრაკი წერტილი.com. გადავამოწმეთ. ახლა შევხედე. Okay, so rookie 1. What do we have? We really wish to go for something like that, but the queen stands there. He has back rank issues, but not quite there. წინამოცანა რამდენი იყო? Is. Just a moment. Let's check the level of it. Does it say? It's 2340. 2340 rated. Okay, rookie 1. What do we have? Now. Yeah, we can try to. Actually, very fair point. I see it in chat. We can take the queen, force the queen to leave, and then go for queen e5, rook e5, and then we have got the back rank ideas. Nice one. Good job, guys. Here, we can take it with the pawn, right? All set. Okay. Next, g5. მომენტოსი შენ პრაიმში ხარ. არა. 10 წლის წინ უკეთეს ფორმაში ვიყავ. After g5. What is going on here? Materially, we have got some pawns, but I think he's planning to take some of it back from us. e4 looks natural, trying to open up the bishop, but he will just take this, and I'm not sure what will be the outcome of our knight. We go knight d5, pawn takes. If we try this, how is he going to cover up the b6 square? I think he cannot. What do you think about this move, guys? Knight a8. Sneaky option. Anus, thank you for the follow. Knight a8, knight a8, knight b6. Well done, Anus. Fair point. I agree with that. Guys, type it in chat actually. What is your rating on chess.com? The ones which are just checking it right now and watching the live stream. Wait a moment, on TikTok we have got 19,400 likes. This is all-time high. Thank you so much, guys. Seems like I need to play more blitz, it seems, yeah. Yeah, knight a8, let's go for it, and knight b6. We can definitely take the queen and win on spot. Rook a2. Now what do we see? We see a lot of loose pieces. And I want to go queen d6 as well. I see 2500 on a good day. That's a good one. Gianluca. 1267 0. You're just starting up. Zug Edict 1. 2473. Oh, that's a good one, David. David is guy. მეფე და დაუცველი ფიგურები. აბა, ცუდად დგას ფიგურები. Let's say rook b1. What we have it? Where does he move the queen? Or rook d1? Yeah, somehow we need to connect it. He has too many weaknesses. We should connect the dots. Thing is that if I go here, I'm afraid he will just go rook a7 and can get away with it. But if we go rook b1, the threat is actually to take it because I'm covering up the back rank. He cannot do that because I can try this. Rook b2 is not a move because of queen d6. We trade the queens off and then we grab it. If he moves the king away, I'm happy to take the queen and grab on b4 as well. So where does he move? If he goes on a3, then we go queen d6 check. King goes down, there's a checkmate. If he trades it, there is a checkmate. So what's the issue of rook b1? Ართულ დაგარდადებ შენს მიერ გათამაშებულ პარტიებს, ძალიან საინტერესოა ყველას ვუყურებ. დიდი მადლობა მხარდაჭერისთვის. არა, მგონი ქართულად ყოველ შემთხვევაში ამ ეტაპზე არ ვაპირებ. Girl Geek loves. Wait a moment. Is it Audrey? Audrey, is that you? Hang on. Oh my god. How are you doing, Audrey? Happy to see you here. Thanks for joining. How is life? Wow. It's been a long time. Same here, I missed you too. How is life going, Audrey? Damn it, when did we talk last time? Hang on. You were trying to make a project for a chess club. And you actually made it with the 3D resolution as well. How did it go? Did you continue working on it? Damn it, Cecil will be shocked to see that you're there too. Let me send her a message. Hang on. I was exceptional. Too long. Yeah, well. That's sweet. Elo. შენ თავს ელაპარაკები? არა, ჯერჯერობით მას ემთლად არ გამირეკია. 2004-ზე მეტი გვაქვს სტანდარტში რაბით იმ ფიდეს რეიტინგი. ჯერ მასე დონეზე არა ვარ, ხალხო, ვინც ეხა ფიქრობს რომ რაღაც უბრალოდ 5 პლატფორმაზე ვსტრიმავ ერთდროულად რა. So guys, if any of you think that I already went into parallel universe, I'm not like that. I'm streaming simultaneously on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, Kik, and Facebook. And I get the comments on different platforms, and if you don't see it in your chat, just responding on other chats. Sphere Club had to close down because Altspace ended life, but now I'm heading to Europe and will win open brick and mortar chess club. Okay, now we're talking. Sweet. Have you started participating in over-the-board tournaments, Audrey? Glad to know. Which direction? To Europe, I guess. France, I assume you're going to choose. What's up here, guys? By the way, guys, we cannot do anything. Do we have bishop e3? Or we don't? We do actually. If the rook takes rook d1, well, opırze, strelok. Facebooki, YouTube'i, Twitch'i, Gigi, Peurame se streamot. King h1, there is bishop f3. The good news is that if the rook takes, there is rook d1 check. And if the king comes up, there is queen f1. And if the queen takes, there is queen g2. Yep, we've got to try it. We sacrifice a ton of pieces, but it's worth it. Not as many as I like to, France, of course. I remember back in the day, Audrey, you were worried about playing against humans. And you were trying to play more with bots. Are we on the same page? Or did you go through that step? Guys, I think this king is just getting mated. Who can come up with that first? This man, I like to France, of course. Yeah, France. France makes sense. Which region would you like to, and when are you planning to move there, Audrey? I think our opponent has difficulties on the back rank, and rook f8 starting will be a good shot. Huh? What do you think? Let's go for this check. And now queen f6, and we're sneaking in with the queen. The rest is history. Yeah, that's a good one. Good job. Rook f8 is a brilliant sacrifice, and then queen d7 is coming up. Well done, guys, for those who guessed it. Knight g4. Okay. This one I will leave it to you guys. So, what should we do? George Dvalishvili. Actually, my mother's name, last name is Dvalishvili. Enjoy people in person, but still plays bots online. They're still fun and no threat of cheating moving next year. Yeah, actually, it's funny you mentioned it. Just yesterday, I finished the series of the streams in rapid time control because of cheating. And bots probably is better. Bots just probably is better to do. At least you know that they are cheating, so... Moving next year, sweet. Which region do you have in mind, Audrey? Have you decided or not yet? We can take on e6. And if the queen takes, and go there. Yeah, let's take it. Queen takes, we are happy to make the exchange and grab on e7 too. Yep, you got this, guys. a4. How about this one? I think I got this. I will wait for you. What a coincidence. It is indeed. Բիջոյք պրասարամ, դենիխնից ծինանդելի, Ռապեր խար, ռախտեվը շենց։ Oh, I will not try to pronounce that one actually, Audrey. But happy to know. You can play a lot of competitions in France, but there are plenty. There are plenty. Okay, do we go there? I think he's just getting mated. Right? How is he gonna survive from there? There we just push it forward. We can't really risk that because of some checks later, so we can maybe start with it. And then pawn promotion. If this, we've got knight d3, so we're good to go. King b3. Here, winning a queen is an option. We give a check, king a3, b4 is there, and we take the queen. If the king comes up, another check, and b4 regardless. So that does the job. Oops, sorry. I apologize. King a5 is coming up. I misjudged it. Okay, so if we take on b2, then he goes on a5. What is the follow-up, guys? Who can spot it? I know Europe is great for chess. It is indeed. It is indeed. Like, you can just literally move to another country so easily, play the tournament in one go, and especially during the summertime, when people have vacations, tournaments are there all the time. Like, you name the country, you name the month, and you will find the tournament there. And a good event as well. Legend-ებს არ ივიწყებ. კარგად შენ, რა მიჭირს. ჯო კიდე ქონდა რაღაცა ფრაზები მახსოვს. კიდე რეებს ვამბობდით ხოლმე. გაიხსენ ერთი კაცურად რამდენიმე ფრაზა. Queen b2, queen c3 we can take, can't we? Okay, this has to be played. But there, if we capture it, I'm afraid he might start checks. Do we have something better? Or at least we want to take it when the time is right, you know? How about queen c4? No, actually, Audrey, the catch is that he was going to escape. That's what I did it, and it's considered as a mistake. He escapes on a5 square. If we start with it immediately, he goes king c2. If this, yes, looks nice, but we don't want the king to hide it really far away. Maybe I'll take this pawn. What do we do now? Yeah, he can run. What is the best move after e4 for start? Queen's gambit, place knight to attack enemy pawn or deploy queen? After e4, e5 probably is potentially the best shot. Knight f3, knight c6 ideas. I would say this is the best possible shot what you got. Thank you M7 for sharing the live stream. Now we threaten to beat him up when he leaves the tournament hall late. Hang on. If we give a check, king a5, that doesn't work. So I think we just need to take it. I don't believe in perpetual. Yeah, if it goes check, luckily the knight is guarded. These we can run. And if you put the knight on d7, it's all good. So yeah, it works out well. Nice. Okay, moving on to the next example. King e3. What do you think, guys, we should do? Ჩემ როგორ უნდა გახდე? რეიტინგი მჭირდება 85 კიდე ბიდესი და 2 normal. I like that puzzle. Yeah, it was a good one. Well, I don't see what happens with queen c4. I saw the run. He said, we wish it would be the only option, but he had other options too. A free rook over queen trade. Yeah, queen d1, by the way. It looks cool, but he will take it back with the queen. I see what you want to do, but he takes it with the queen. So that just doesn't work. We need something better. I think knight c4 looks tempting. The king comes up, and Salome Gaumarjas Staisho. Maybe queen g2. Last move you took free rook. Ah, yes. Now I see. Then you're absolutely right. So let's say knight c4, king f4, g5. But he escapes. Oh, wow. That's going to be a headache, I feel it. Because if he escapes, we just don't get much. I mean, we can try to play a bit more modestly, like taking these, and after that just to grab the pawn on g2 and keep going. Because there is some kind of g5 and these ideas like that. I think this is potentially the best shot. We take it with the rook, there comes queen d6, queen d8, so let's take it, just take the pawn. This is not so puzzly, this move, but it's okay. We can live with that. Now he wants to prevent g5, sorry. But we can try to lift the rook up with the same intention, can't we? h6 is also another option. f6 is also a move. Let's say h6. Where are these moves? Come on. g5, king f5, rook c5. Oh, sorry. We can take on f3. I'm not gonna miss that. H takes. That was a strange puzzle. You know, when you have to go for the move like queen g2, it's difficult, but it's kind of process of elimination. When you don't see any other moves, you just go for it, and in a real game it always works. Prevent your opponent to escape and do the rest. Why not? It was unforced, but well, that is how we need to solve it, so. Queen d1. Stremს დაახლოებით რომელიც საათთან იწყებ ხოლმე. ამ ეტაპზე დაახლოებით შუა დღეზე 2-ზე ვიწყებ, მაგრამ მერე შეიძლება დილას გადავიტან ადრე. რამდენიმე დღეში. Felt very unforced. This is definitely by far the hardest unforced variations. Where's the time and Elo? That's a good question actually. We don't have it included. Elo is from 2100 to 2800 range, and time we don't use because it's not regular puzzles which gives you the ratings plus or minus. We just solve custom. Thank you 10 for the follow. Smith, you're right, h6 was the best shot. g5, rook c5, Mr. It's only a name. Yeah, actually it does make sense. What do we do now, guys? Okay, I will try to solve it as well with you now. Let's say rook d1. Is an interesting looking option. Knight f7, and but this move has to be no. Maybe another rook? No, I rushed. Maybe I can take. Oh, that's such a classy move. If the bishop takes, I'm going to play queen e5. And if king here, there is rook d1. Wow, that's a good one. Knight f7. Good job. Good job, good job. For those who solved it, we can take this and this. Yep, works out nicely. King g4. How about we go up here, king takes h5, king g2, and just deliver checkmate. Looks like a checkmate. If he goes there, we can bring the king up in any case. I don't think there is a defense. It's a classy one. We take these and we go after the king. So when you see this kind of patterns and you see like 150 pieces are hanging, you're not going to sit there and try to protect all of them. You are in very desperate mode and you go all in, so please pay attention to the moves like that, or maybe bring the king up. Usually these kind of classy moves are the best possible solution in such positions. something is happening, guys. Let me check it out. 1 minute, 1 minute. What's up? Oh, we have a raid. Oh, thank you for the raid, but who raided us? Do we have it? Hello, everyone. Welcome on board. We are just solving some puzzles right now. Interesting ones, actually. And just recently... Who should I thank too? Hang on. Just a moment, guys. Sorry about it. I'll just check it out real quick. Who did the raid? Thank you, High Variance TV, for the raid. I appreciate it with 28 views. Welcome on board, everyone. We are solving some puzzles. Feel free to join us on chess.com. And if you enjoy chess, just do it with us. Knight goes on h3. Thank you for the raid, buddy. Appreciate it. Means a lot. Sweet. Okay, knight h3. And also check out his or her channel. I don't know. I didn't see that actually. And give a follow. Support the ones which are checking out on Twitch from my people. That's a nice thing from you to do the raid. Thanks. Okay. So, what do we do now after knight h3? I have to go. It was a great seeing you. I will follow you now. Oh, thank you, Audrey. Thank you for the gift as well. Appreciate it. Happy to catch you here. Be around. Take care. Have a nice day. Bye-bye. Thanks for joining. Okay, knight h3. I think we can try to go on knight takes f2. Thanks, Saad and user, for the follow. And what is he going to do? If he takes it, I'm happy to take it back with the rook and then do some action. But on the other hand, you know what's the downside? When I take it with the rook and king goes here, I can't move the rook away because it comes with a check. And that's a lot to handle. That's why, what if we start with these? We can start with knight f2. I just came to this realization that he takes it with the check. Damn it, we can't. Another option is to try to take the knight and then knight f2. And that actually gives us the winning advantage. Yeah, we can definitely try that. Maybe bishop d3 first. Yup, you got this. See you around, Audrey. Cheers. Yeah, we need to get rid of it because on b6 the bishop is hanging, so we can't. And now the bad news for white is that if they take, we take it back with the bishop and winning the rook. Otherwise, it's kind of a done deal. So, oh-ho, the end game. Both of us are trying to push the pawn forward. So if I go g3, let's say knight c6, g2, takes g1, so it's just game over. If he tries to stop it with the king, I don't think he can make it. His only shot is by moving the knight back. So let's say if I go g3, knight goes on c4, g2, knight d2. It's a classy move because he wants to go to f3. Now we see what his threat is. How do we prevent it? Any ideas, guys? I feel like I already gained +2 intelligence and +1 wisdom in the stream. Sounds cool, man. King h3. We can start with such move, but the king is going to bring. And bishop e3 check. What does it help? Does it help? Actually, it might. But when the king takes, we push it. The thing is that he will promote his own pawn, though. So we don't get it. Maybe we can try it later somewhere. But that will not distract him either. If we start with this move, regardless, he will try to bring the knight in. Say g3, knight d2, here, knight f3, and I think he will be fine. We need something better, guys. Something along with bishop e3, I feel like might be the inclusion, but we can do it right after the knight stands on d2. What do you think about this, guys? We go here, g2, knight d2, and then bishop e3. The catch is that if the king takes, we promote. If the king goes far away, we take a7. I don't know, at least that's the best shot what we have. Here, knight d2, bishop e3. If he goes king f3, we can take on d2 regardless. No, we can't take on d2. We can promote and there is no knight f3. Wow. I think we can do it, guys. Let's push. Push. At 95, there is bishop b8, right? Maybe he will push. Is it a draw at the end, or we can take on e5 and... Hang on, can we win the queen? If we go bishop here... Let's say this check is not going to do anything. He will move the king away. So we play bishop b8, a7, bishop e5, king e5 promotion. He promotes on a8, and I think we have got nothing at the end. So maybe we need to take it. Knight f3, king here. I'm thinking if this endgame is lost. I think it is lost. Well, at least... Nope. No way. It is a mistake. What if the king goes away? Bishop e3. Well done for those who solved it, actually. If the king goes away, we just go king g3. Knight f3 and bishop a7, and it is a zugzwang. Ah, come on. What the hell was that? Let's check it out. Hang on. So it says we push, check here, king e4, king g3, knight f3, and it is zugzwang. That's so cool, actually. That is really cool. And he can't do anything. He can't even go there to try to do this, because bishop takes, king takes, and it counts with it. Wow, that was a classy puzzle. I liked it. That was a classic. Okay. We should have thought... yeah. It just looked a bit boring, but in any case, we need to pay more attention. Okay, what to do now? On knight e4... Say rook g7, looks tempting, he takes, and something like rook e4, he can put the queen here, here is possible, but I think this just wins the game, and rook e4, and the threats of this and this is kind of decisive. Yep, rook e4, and now we have got this rook g4 takes, this one we can bring it out, so... Yeah, that was the easier one, so I won't take much of your time. So here's the key question. Knight c2 or queen a1, guys? Which one? Thank you, Con Lamore, for the follow. By the way, just a question, guys. Do you even hear the background music? Yeah, the sun is just hitting terribly, and I just noticed that the design just looks bad already on the stream. So if I do the streams a bit later, it does affect, but I can't really do much. The angle is terrible. Let's make it as the last position to solve. Knight c2, or we take queen a1. Queen a1, yeah. Everything later made you spot in 0.1. Yeah, if there is a checkmate, you just smell it, you know, that something is happening there. Music? Wait a moment, you cannot hear it. And only I was... Unbelievable. Throughout the whole stream, you could not hear the music. If you turn up your volume, you can hear. By the way, I had some issues with the microphone last time. Sometimes it was stealing the letters, the words, if I was saying it quietly. Is it the same case, or is it any better? Okay, if we go there, bishop f7 check, he mentioned, we are happy to take... I think we've got to take this one and make the exchange like that. Yeah, quite nice. Looks cool. Okay, so look, guys. That will be it for today. Thank you everyone for joining. From now on, at least for some time, I'll be playing Blitz time control. As you noticed that last games we played better already, just the first ones were a bit of a challenge, because we need to get into the rhythm of Blitz rather than playing rapid, and usually it takes a bit of time. And we will be playing the Blitz, analyzing it, and at the end we will do some puzzles together too. So I think that's going to be quite beneficial and interesting educational streams. Of course, we will do the Blitz analysis, so there will be entertainment, there will be puzzle solving, and many other things too. Thanks for the stream. Now I need to watch cat videos to undo the learning. That's the best thing what you can do, said Zugedict fan. Okay, thank you Calm for the follow. Ხვალე ორზე ან ხო? არ ვიცი ზუსტად დავით, ცოტა არეული განრიგი მაქვს, მაგრამ ვეცდები დაახლოებით მაგ დროს დავიწყო რა. სამწუხარო ჯერჯერობით არ ვიცი, აი შემდეგი რამდენიმე დღე არეული იქნება. სავარაუდოდ მაინც შუა დღეზე მოუწევს და აი მერე უკვე დავალაგებ რა, დილის საათებში იქნება, დაახლოებით 4-5 დღის მერე უკვე გარკვეული განრიგი გვექნება. მადლობა რომ უყურებდით ყველას და შევხვდებით ხვალ. Thank you everyone for watching, guys, and your support. I appreciate it. Maybe at some point I might do the clip of the highlights from the Blitz. There was one interesting game that what I played against the Grandmaster actually. This beautiful checkmate pattern too. Perhaps I might include it. I will see what editing it will be required, or if it will be even seen, etc. So we will do some kind of clips like that, I guess. It will be fun to watch, and then we will be solving some puzzles. For those who are looking for serious chess improvement, don't forget to check out the website modernchess.academy. It has two options. One is you can buy the courses separately and have the lifetime access to it. Another is to sign up in the academy just for $10 per month. Only for the first 100 members, then minimum price increase will be X2, and it is based on Telegram application, over 300 videos, openings, middle games, end games, weekly training programs, history of chess. It has a chat that you can communicate with the others. You can ask me the questions as well. It's not just the videos that you're watching. First 24 hours is a free trial, so you can just check it out and see if it fits you well. And this is for the people for over 800 rating points on chess.com, all the way to 2600, 2700. You can learn a lot of things on this website. For those who just want to get the access for free, some material on the website, there is a weekly training program. You can check it out on modernchess.academy. You can see the link in the description, or basically wherever you're watching. If you go on the main profile, regardless of the platform what you're choosing right now, you will easily see the website. So thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Madloba kolas kurat gabistvis, hvala vam te projekt.